right. What is up? Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit. We have so much to talk about right now. You want to talk about a bananas day? Today was like a bananas day. And I can't wait to talk about it. So, let's give it a little time to warm up a little bit. Look at this. We got more likes than we got people on the live. Thanks for smashing that like button. We have a lot to talk about. I'm super pumped. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. Give me 1 second. Let's have this face down a little bit. There we go. Need you guys to see the Hustleaholics, man, because this is what it's been all about. Let me pull up the chat on my phone so that way I don't have to keep reaching like this. You know what I mean? Do that annoying thing. How's everybody feeling out there today? Friday night? 1 week before Christmas? 1 week before Christmas. It doesn't even feel like Christmas. That's the sad thing. All right, let me pull up my chat here. Okay. Man, I'm telling you, I was crunching time. I was crunching time to get on this live. I didn't know if I was going to make it. But, you know, I have to make it. I got to be consistent. So we got Thomas in the building. We need some Thug Life coffee. I got some Thug Life apple juice. This seems to be the new trend, you know? You get the cube in there. You get the apple juice. Those of you know the deal. Got my water. And tonight, I actually brought my blade. Because while we're answering questions, I got these in the mail because I want to talk about the direction of the channel as I answer everybody's question. So I got 2 packages in the mail today. Okay, one. This is from CGC. Grading. There is 1 card in here. I'm going to unbox it and show it to you. I think towards the end. So we got a little surprise in the end. So, guys, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. It's Friday night. Just want to introduce myself. If you don't know, if this is the first time you're joining my live, I go by Richie Hustles. We represent the Hustleaholics crew. That is my crew, my hashtag, Hustleaholics. That's me. Anybody else using Hustleaholics, give them a thumbs down. They're imitators. I'm your boy Richie Hustles, and we do retail arbitrage. I sell on Amazon. We're coming up to some big numbers to the end of the year. We're right in Q4. It is Friday night. I do these every Friday at 6 p.m. I like to answer any of your questions that you might have about reselling, about Amazon, about anything in general. And we just kind of hang out. You know, we talk about money. We talk about whatever it is that we want to talk about. It's our night. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. Before I start answering questions, I did want to say what's up to Logan. Did I already say what's up to you? I don't know. I can't remember. This light is like really bright. I need to figure out how to. All right, I think that's a little better. Let me see. Okay. All right. Logan says he had a great week, got Walmart tax exempt. Yes. See? That's what I'm talking about. You need tax exempt if you are going to be shopping at Walmart a lot doing this RA. It really comes in handy. The only thing that stinks about it is that when you're using your tax exempt, you can only go to a cashier. You can't go to self-checkout. That's the only thing that stinks. Walmart, if you're paying attention, you need to update that. We could just put in our number and call it a day. See, Karen, what's up, Karen? Hi there from Washington State. How you doing out there? Way across the country from me. Salud. So, let's see. Logan says, could you go over how you handle merchant fulfilled return requests? Yes. Let me get into a little bit of some substance, and then we're going to head right into the questions. Guys, if you want, leave your questions in the chat. We got Logan with the first question that's going to be coming up soon. But I just wanted to talk to the YouTube community. Guys, I'm only 31 people. We're only 31 people away from the big milestone of 5K. 5K, 32 people. And I really couldn't do it without everybody joining the hustle, being interactive, smashing like buttons. I really appreciate everybody being here. So hopefully we can smash that 5K at some point, either tonight or maybe tomorrow. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the direction of 2021 before I get into answering questions. 2020 has been an absolute crap show of a year with total uncertainty, nobody knowing what the heck's going on. Like it's been really crazy. E-commerce has been through the roof. RA has been up and down. Stores have been doing things very differently. Life itself has just been a little crazy. And 2021, I'm throwing some heavy commitments on this channel. So I did a poll in the YouTube community. If you took part of the poll, thank you so much for answering the question and helping me understand where you, my viewers and my hustleaholics, want me to take the direction of the channel. So as of right now, I do a lot of Walmart, and we'll go over an hour if we have to. Don't worry about time. And I thank everyone for being here and giving me your time. I asked what you wanted, what direction did you want me to take the channel? There's a lot of things that I love to do as a person, as a collector, as a hustler, as a money maker, as an entrepreneur. There's a lot of things that I like to take care of and do. And one of them happens to be collecting comics, Pokemon, sharing money ideas. I'm into cryptocurrency. Like there's so many different hustles that I don't share that I would like to start sharing. And if you're just joining, I do have 2 boxes that I'm going to be opening up towards the end of the live. This one is a graded card, and I want you guys to see. I've never opened it before. It feels loose. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We'll have to save that towards the end. But, I do grade a ton of comic books. I just started sending in Pokemon cards to get graded, other cards to get graded. And I just want to share that type of investment and that type of way to make money. Look, I'm not a young buck. Let me tell you something. I love collecting things, okay? I don't just make money with Amazon. I don't just make money with Macari. You know what I mean? I'm into collectibles. I sell things locally. I invest my time and money. I have 2 huge art folios, they're called, of artists that I buy art I like to share with you. So there's a lot of different ways that you can invest to make money in the long run. Cryptocurrency, I'm big into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Some others, Ethereum, XRP, all that other stuff. And I want to share that with you guys. You know what I mean? I want to take you guys on that journey with me, as well as keep the Amazon and the sourcing. That's the meat and potatoes of this channel, is sourcing and finding deals, right? Because that's like the volume. But I do want to share a lot of my collectible investments, Pokemon stuff. Like, guys, it's bananas. If I was to share with you everything I got, it's bananas. So we're going to take, because you guys voted overwhelmingly that you guys don't care what the content is. You like all types of hustle. I'll drink to that. Okay? So with that said, thank you again for partaking in that. And I am looking forward to 2021 to blow 2020 out of the water. All right? Let's head in to see the chat, and let's see some questions. I believe Logan was up first. He said, could you go over how you handle merchant fulfilled return requests? Yes. So I actually just got one just now. And the request was, hi, the controller that I bought says delivered, but it hasn't been delivered. A little sus. What I do is I go into the order. I confirm it was delivered. I confirmed that I mailed it out in the appropriate time frame, because it could show up late and not be your fault, right? As long as you send it out when Amazon says you have to send it out, you should be okay. Oh man, I got this itch in my nose. Allergies all day. I haven't been feeling well either. I get a lot of sinus issues. As long as you mail out that package when Amazon requests you to mail it out, you should be good. And what I did was I simply told the customer, please contact Amazon customer service for any return inquiries. And generally, Amazon will have your back as long as you did everything that Amazon said you were supposed to do. Okay? Or sometimes you'll get things that say, you know, it hasn't been delivered and whatnot. And honestly, I just tell them to go to Amazon. Let Amazon make the decision. You know what I mean? Have Amazon do the research and whatnot. Because there are times where Amazon will refund the customer and not penalize you per se. I always resort back to Amazon. Let's see, what distributor did you use for Pokemon? So, there are a couple distributors out there that I use. One of them is called Alliance. They work with Diamond Distributors, who is the largest comic book distributor in the country, really. A couple other distributors are, what the hell is the other one called? There's like a bunch of them. If you Google, all I did was Google trading card distributors, and then I just opened up a new tab for all of them. Or you can even just Google Pokemon trading card distributors, and then you should see a ton of them. Let's see. Karen asked, do you know if Amazon allows a debit card instead of a credit card? They should. I use a debit card. I have a debit card attached. Yeah, I mean, it's a business card, so I don't know if that matters. I know they can tell the difference. Anthony Vera says, what's up, Richie? What's up, Anthony? Henry, appreciate the hustle videos. Definitely learn a lot. I appreciate that, Henry. And I am going to get back. I know I've been slacking a little bit with uploading video content on YouTube. And you guys have to understand, I'm a one-man show, and I apologize for not being up to date with my videos. It's been extremely hard. Q4, being able to film, edit, upload, pack, ship. It's a lot to do, you know. I do have 4 videos that I'm going to try to get all uploaded and released during right before Christmas. I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. I'm so exhausted. I think I ran myself silly. Let's see. Dakota Wynn says, this isn't a question, but I really want you to know that you are providing incredible information. Your channel may be small, but you've provided my biggest impact. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dakota. Thank you. Much love. You know, glad you're making it happen. Let's see. Orlando, greetings from Texas. How you doing, Texas? The stars shine bright, both day and night, deep in the heart of Texas. Enjoy your live chats. Keep it going. Happy holidays. I appreciate that, Orlando. Thanks for being here. Lodi says, how do we get our unfulfillable customer damage items from Amazon? So Amazon will do one of two things, and it depends on what you have as an option. Amazon will either discard your goods if they're damaged and unsellable, or if you have the option to send everything back and don't discard anything, which is what I have, because I want to be able to make the choice about discarding things, you have that option too on Amazon. I believe you can also do in your stranded inventory, I believe you can actually, when you do I always forget the name of this damn option. When you create a, I always forget. What the hell is it called? A removal. When you create a removal, you can choose whether you want that stuff. But I always choose to have everything come back to me, just because I want to be the one to make the decision if it should be discarded, because I sell a lot of things on Mercari too. So even if it's damaged, I can sell things out of box or whatnot, or I could list it as, you know, damaged box and still sell it. You know, I don't want to throw it out. You know what I mean? Let's see. What's up, bro? Fabioso, how you doing? James says, I love the idea of learning about new hustles, but also like learning about FBA. Absolutely. So like I said, FBA and Amazon and sourcing at Walmart, TJ's, all that stuff is still going to be the meat and potatoes. But I think once a week I might throw in a different type of video. And I am going to do a live box break. I'm going to do a Vivid Voltage Pokemon box break where we're going to open up the cards live to see if we can pull out those winner chicken dinners on the Pokemon cards. You're talking about hundreds of dollars worth, some of these cards, secret rares and whatnot. So we're going to do a live with that. And if you guys like that, then I might do a buy a pack, and as you guys will get numbers and I'll give all the cards to you. We'll break the box and I'll mail the cards out to you and all that. It'll be really fun. But we'll see how that works. Yeah, post office does suck lately. J-Wack in the building, how you doing? Tactical Z says, hello from Maryland, how are you? Marie says, hi from Texas. What do you use to track your receipts and accounting? Part of the business. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate that, Maria. So there are a bunch of apps that you can use or applications on your desktop to keep track of accounting. Guys, I apologize if I yawn a lot. I've had like 3 coffees. I'm just so run down. You don't understand how much I've been working. It's been crazy. From the time I wake up until friggin' 1, 2 in the morning. It's been absolutely nuts. But apple juice is good. So to answer your question, what I personally use, it's called GoDaddy Bookkeeping. $10 a month. You can sync it to your Amazon business. It pulls all the Amazon fees. It pulls everything like your bank account. You can categorize things for office expense, personal expense, cost of goods sold. Everything you need to do is right there in that application. You can upload receipts, all that stuff. So I use GoDaddy Bookkeeping. I was using, what's that other one called? That real super popular one. It's like by TurboTax, Intuit QuickBooks. I was using that, but you can't, at least at the time that I was signing up, you couldn't integrate it right into Amazon to pull your fees and costs and all that stuff. So that's why I went with GoDaddy Bookkeeping. If that's changed, if you guys know that's changed, then I apologize. I wasn't aware of it. But I do use GoDaddy Bookkeeping, and I absolutely love it. It just pulls everything automatically, you know? Pulls everything from eBay, Amazon, Etsy, PayPal, your bank account. Like, there's so many integrations in with that. It's such a powerful tool I use. So I use that to keep everything square and with numbers. Shout out to everybody here, man. We got 40, what's that say? 48 Hustleaholics in the building. 27 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get that up to at least 40. Smash that like button if you are a hustleaholic. All right? Let's keep it going. Thanks for the great videos. Thanks, Tactical Z, for being here. Dennis Macy, always in the building, promoting Florida. Florida sounds right good, especially with almost 2 feet of snow I got, at least in my area. What's going on? Get them dinners. You already know, Sharice. We get those dinners. Today, speaking of dinners, if you guys have not checked out my IG today, the stories, I suggest after this video, you check it out, okay? We got some dinners. IG is at Richie Hustles, if you don't already know. My wife, I just gotta tell you, because this was bananas. My wife had a medical procedure to get done, quick medical procedure, everything's good, you know what I mean? And at a hospital in Brighton, Mass, which is technically Boston, okay? And I couldn't go into the hospital. They weren't letting visitors in because of the Rona. Only patients could enter the hospital. So I dropped her off. I told her, let me know. She said the procedure's only going to be an hour or so. I'll text you or I'll call you when I'm almost done. I said, okay. I Google mapped. I said, where's the closest Marshalls? I'll go kill some time. The kids were with my sister-in-law, so I didn't have any kids with me. let's go check out Marshall's. Marshall's was 10 minutes away, okay? And I went to Marshall's, and I went to the toy section, and I literally found 5. Originally, I found 6, but I gave a woman, she was looking for a grandson. I said, listen, I said, honestly, she was looking, I said, if you're looking at that, I would take it, because if you're not going to take it, I'm taking them all. So please, if you want to gift this, it's a great price. Take it. They'll love it, whatever. $50, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, they all have it. Usually they only have one. It's the Fisher Price Learn and Spin Cycle, or I forget if I'm saying that wrong, but they have it for $49.99. I found 5 of them in one store, and I've sold them all. Right, as of about 45 minutes ago, I sold them all for $319 each. That was boss. I was like, yo, you can't even find one in these stores. All right, and I live way out on, like, you know, if you guys are Massachusetts or know Massachusetts, I live way out in 495. Okay, so 45 minutes away in Watertown. In the Marshalls, they had 6 of these cycles. I've never seen such a thing. So I gave the lady one. I said, please take it. It's a good deal. You know, if you're not going to take it, I'm going to take them all. She ended up taking it. I took the 5 remaining ones. I posted it on my IG. It's just unbelievable. They've already sold. I got to wrap them up, get them out the door tomorrow. I want to make sure that they are where they're supposed to go by Christmas. Okay? And that was just bananas. And I was just like, wow, man. Like, it was just my IG, the inboxes I was getting was like absolutely out of control. Everybody was talking about it. It was just really cool. And then I went to Walmart just before this live, and they had 7 trainer boxes. 7 of the Vivid Voltage trainer boxes. What? $40 a piece. Now, on Amazon, they're not selling for that much yet. But it's a great set, has a lot of really good cards, and like Champion's Path with the Charizard on it, this one, 100%. Once it stops restocking, which is probably going to be around January, February, because the new set comes out, Shining Fates, I believe it is, in February. Once that comes out, they stop print. Now, you can't get these for $40. Now you're getting them for like $100. All right? So what we're doing is every time we see them, we're buying them, and we're stacking them. We're saving them. We're putting them aside. We're not selling these right away for $10 profit, $20 profit. No. This is a good set. We're keeping these. All right? That's what we're doing. So today's just been extremely lucky. Let me get back into the chat. I'm sorry for ranting, for going on, but it's just, today's been a good day. You reminded me, Sharice, when I said din. You know, you said din has got me all excited. You know what I mean? Let's see. So can you tell us what your Amazon sales, I think that's sales, are so far in December? Just curious. I'm at 29K as of right now. So, J-Wack, I do not share my numbers. I don't share my numbers. I know. It is what it is. I used to share my numbers. I don't share my numbers no more. But I can tell you I do have more than 29K in this month. I just don't share them. I don't know. I don't like to share them. But I did promise everybody at the end of the year, I would share my end of year number. Because my goal to myself, so last year I did 167,000 in sales. And I said this year, I planned, last year when I was planning my 2020, I said I want to do 300K. So I did 167 and I said I want to do 300K this year. We've rocketed past that number. I'll tell you that right now. And I am going to share my year-end number coming up. And maybe next year, maybe I might share my numbers once a month. Everybody asks me to share my numbers, and I don't know why. I don't know why. People are fixated on numbers. I've never been fixated on numbers, I've never, Shout out to Buy Low, Sell Hines. He sent me a message. I just saw it pop up on IG in response to those cycles. He said, "Where did you find these today?" Maybe he'll join us in the live. Yeah, I don't share numbers. I never like Amazon Lit, all these big dogs that are selling like millions, tens of millions, right? 100 million, like all these big dog accounts that share their numbers. It's motivating, but it doesn't do anything for me. Do you want to know why? Because it's not my numbers. It's not my numbers. You know, somebody could share 72,000, and I'm so happy for them. That's that, yo. And I'll comment and I'll be like, dude, you're crushing it. That's amazing. Keep it up, right? But then that's it. Like, I'm like, okay, great job. You know, if I have 72,000 in for the month, great. If I don't, whatever. But numbers, yo, I go by, the reason why I don't share numbers is this. There's a saying. The ex-CEO of Barclays had said this, Jamie Dimon. He said, "I never did anything for money. I never set money as a goal. It was a result." And I live by that. And for me, there's no power in sharing numbers. I know it can motivate people. It gets people going. But for me, when I look at other people's numbers, it does nothing for me, but I'm extremely happy for those people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like if somebody was to say to me in the chat right now, bro, I like Buy Low, Sell Hines, he shared that he had over 100K in November, and I think his final number was like 124,000 in November. I was like, dude, you crushed it. That's what's up. That's dope. That's awesome. And that's such an accomplishment. To do over 100K in 1 month is absolutely smashing it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it doesn't do anything for me. It's not my numbers. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people are different. Some people get really motivated by those numbers. Me, I worry about and I focus on me and what I do. Maybe I have 1 million in sales. Nah. If I had 1 million in sales, y'all would know it. You guys would know it. I don't have 1 million in sales, but I will next year. That's my goal. My goal next year is to have 1 million in sales. You know what I mean? Let's keep this going. Sorry. I got sidetracked. Richie, is it car or car? I think you mean car. CAH. CAH is how we do it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, babe, give me the keys to the car. Park the car over there. Oh, yeah, Logan corrected. I just saw that Logan corrected. I think it's car. It is. CAH. It's car. You know what's another word that my wife hates that I say? I say huss. Huss. Do you guys know what huss is? Like, look at the husses over there. A huss is a horse, but it's a huss. D Middleman Picker in the building. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Thank you for joining the live. J-Wack, I take everything back because if Amazon did not reimburse me, yeah, exactly. J-Wack, you hit it right on the head. We are starting to caught up. What does that say? We are starting to caught up at USPS. Yeah. They need to step their game up. They do suck lately. Although the shipping carriers have had a shortage of tractor trailers, believe it or not. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see, CJ, I work in Philly at one of the largest USPS distribution. Okay, Philly. So you guys the one losing my packages or what? Salute to losing packages, huh? Hello from Illinois, Chi-Town in the building. Alicia Miller, how you doing? Home of the famous Chicago pizza. I don't know. Chicago pizza, is it better than New York pizza? I mean, listen, I'm in Boston. We got the North End. We'll always say the North End, the Italians, you know what I mean? We always get the best pizza. But listen, Chi-Town, New York, that's good competition. I want to eat some Chi-Town food one day. I definitely want to eat some Chicago food. What's your favorite type of pizza? I'm pretty basic when it comes to pizza. I'm a meat lover's pizza, so like pepperoni, sausage. You can throw a little bit of pepper, sometimes some mushroom on there, maybe a little bit of olive. It depends, you know what I mean? I'm definitely a meat lover's pizza, though. I love pepperoni, sausage, that heart attack, hearty food. That's what I love. Although that shit gonna slow me down, you know what I mean? When I'm trying to hustle, that's gonna slow me down. CJ says, I use GoDaddy Bookkeeping. Yeah, I love it. I love it. What about Inventory Lab? What about Inventory Lab? Do I use it? No. Am I going to start using it? I might. Only because, and I know it's because of Q4, things are getting a little out of hand lately, and I've been doing a little bit more research on it. I pay for Inventory Lab, and I have for 2 years, and I think I've only used it when I sourced books. I really pay it because I really love Scoutify too. That's what I really love it for. So I use Inventory Lab for accounting. Yeah, Inventory Lab has great reports for accounting. The only reason why I don't use it just for accounting is, excuse me, hiccups, is because GoDaddy integrates everything in one, where Inventory Lab, you can't integrate everything into your Inventory Lab to see your true cost of things like your bank account and whatnot. Let's see. William says, what's up, Richie from NC? Oh, North Carolina in the building. The middleman picker. What's up, Richie? What does it say? I thought us Floridians are deep in here. Oh, man. Found them at Target. Have you done anything with the Shining Fate yet? Yeah, so Fabioso, so I actually have I got 25 trainer boxes on pre-order, and I have a couple of box sets. I got about $2,500 worth in pre-orders for Shining Fates when it comes out in February. And then in March, there's another one called Battle Styles. I've also pre-ordered some boosters and some box sets for that as well. That's not fair to share your numbers. I get it. Motivation. I'm here interested in what percentage profit you're running versus numbers. Yeah. So when I source products, I'm looking for at least 50% ROI. At least 50%. I'm willing to go down to 30% or even 20% if the item flies and if I can get a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So like if there's one item for 20%, but it doesn't move that quick, I might leave it. You know what I'm saying? But if I can find like 20 of that item, at least 25 of that item at 20% and it moves, I'll buy them all. Let's see. Michelle says, New Jersey in the building. There's a girl I see every Walmart I go to. She's everywhere. I'm discouraged. Saturated area. Michelle, listen, this is what you're going to do. When you see this girl in Walmart, you just got to go up to her, tap her on the shoulder, be like, hey, I recognize you. Are you a reseller? And once she says yes, you got to take her, right? Throw her over your shoulder and like DDT, just like, bam! You know what I mean? Put her out of commission. And then all that stuff at Walmart will be yours. I know, I'm acting a fool. You know what I mean? It's the apple juice. But seriously, listen. There's people that I get competition with, all the time. The trick to beating your competition is to be earlier than your competition. Get to Walmart 7 a.m. I'm being dead ass serious. Get to Walmart at 7 a.m. So that way when your competition walks through the door at 8:30, they know that you've been there. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to do it. 30%, yep, should always be minimum. Yep, 30%. I mean, like I said, sometimes I go to 20%, but that's only if I can buy a lot of the item and a lot of the item, and if I can, like, if it moves. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, the middleman. Why don't you use Inventory Lab? Oh, whoa, hold on. We got a super chat from my man Logan. Thank you so much for that super chat. Logan says, thanks for all your content. Hustle Hangout is the best part of my week. Listen, Logan, I appreciate your hair every week. I'll drink to that. Thank you so much. Salud, la chin chi, and I'll drink to that. We're out of apple juice. Much appreciated. Let's see. Why don't I use Inventory Lab for your shipments to Amazon? Says D Middleman Picker. So I don't use Inventory Lab because I was having issues with labeling. Now that I pay Amazon pretty much almost every shipment to do absolutely everything. I don't polybag. I don't do none of that. I don't labels, nothing. I pay Amazon to do everything. And a lot of resellers look at me like, damn, son, you mad lazy. Why aren't you doing that? And then some resellers are like, hey, listen, I understand why you do that. Because the 2 hours it's going to take you to prep this whole shipment, you could be out sourcing products. Or better yet, sometimes I like to take that 2 hours and have a snowball fight with my daughter like I did tonight. You know what I mean? I do not recommend paying Amazon when you're first starting out. In your first year, even your first 2 years, because I just started paying Amazon maybe about beginning of this year. So for like 2 years, I was doing everything myself, except for polybag, and I hate that crap. But labeling, I was doing all the labeling myself and putting all this work in, right? And then you get to a point where you're starting to make the money's coming in, and then you start realizing the time, your valuable time, okay? And I thought to myself, I'm like, it's 1 PM. It's going to take me till 3 o'clock to label these 350 items in this garage, or 200 items, whatever it is. It'll take me a couple hours. I'm going to pay Amazon to do this. And it's going to be like I'm paying the associate $18 an hour to label all my stuff. You know what I mean? Time is money. And eventually you'll get to a point where you'll realize that. Now, some people will still sticker and polybag all their shipments. And that's cool. You can do that. You know what I mean? You could do that. Me, I don't like to do that. But to get you a question for Inventory Lab, I was not using Inventory Lab because I couldn't figure out with my Dymo. The labels weren't printing out correctly. It was just a big mess. And I basically had to do it twice. I was scanning into Inventory Lab, then I'd have to go into Seller Central, repick everything, and I have to print out labels through Seller Central, and it was a big pain in the ass. But now, where I'm paying Amazon, I've actually considered using Inventory Lab again because it is easier when you're scanning products in, and I heard that Inventory Lab is better for distribution. When you're sending your products, you might not have so many split shipments. So I haven't tried it yet. I possibly might do that for my next FBA shipment. I have been doing FBM exclusively for the last week and a half. It's been bananas. 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 Even though I don't accept returns on eBay, they are forcing a return on me and said I don't. If I don't, I get negative feedback. Starting to hate eBay. Michelle, that's exactly why I don't sell on eBay. I don't sell on eBay. I'm tired of eBay. Here's the difference, ready? When somebody does a return on Amazon and you don't agree with it, they don't leave that feedback. You don't get hit with that metric. You have to eat the return, but there's a chance you can either send that return back in or sell it on another platform. It doesn't, not all the time, but generally it doesn't, at least with me, hasn't affected my seller performance with returns. Now, there is a percentage of returns versus your sales that you don't want, you want to stay below that percentage, but my volume is so high that I could have, 10 returns in a day and it's only going to go up by like 0.01. You know what I mean? It's not going to affect me. It's exactly why I quit eBay, because eBay allows the customer to leave that negative feedback if you have an issue with the return. I don't like their politics. I don't like their approach. So I haven't sold on eBay for almost 2 years now, and I don't plan to sell on eBay. That's what I have to say to eBay. All right. Let's see. Why don't you use Inventory Lab for your shipments on Amazon? I think I just answered that. I heard Battle Styles is becoming the new trend. Yeah, so Battle Styles, I got a ton of boxes pre-ordered. Hopefully they allocate some to me. It's been a little tough with these distributors. When it comes to new buyers, such as like myself, with a company, you have to like prove yourself. So I spent a couple $1,000s with these distributors so I can hopefully get some allocation when these new sets come out. You got to spend money to make money. You know what I mean? So like I'm buying sets like Crimson Tide and Rebel Clash, and I'm not making much on them because those sets are not as desired as Vivid Voltage, Champion's Path, the new Shining Fates. Like they're not as, but they sell. You know what I mean? So like if I'm buying them for like 70, 80 bucks, I'm only pushing them for like 100, 110. I'm making about $30, $40 each set instead of selling it for 200 or whatever, like a box of, something else, Let's see. eBay is all about the customer. The seller just eats it. Yep. I'll mess with eBay. Wayne Trading Company says, hey, Richie, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Wayne. Thanks for joining. And, guys, I'm just going to do a little stab that car tires. Not the DDT. Oh, man. Yeah, we could do DDT, whatever. If you see that person in Walmart, give it DDT. I'm not demonstrating what a DDT is. Guys, if you're just joining, I'm Richie Hustles. We're 40 minutes in. I appreciate you all being here. This is the Friday night hustle hangout where you guys ask me anything you want. I will say that I do join this in random rooms of my house. I have 2 kids and a wife, and it's hard to do these in one place. But I did buy a table, and I think I'm going to do a setup in my basement with a green screen, all that good stuff. I got so much stuff that I'm working on to try to bring you better atmosphere than just say like my bedroom or, you know, the dining room or whatnot. So thank you for dealing with me while I figure things out. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, my dude? Colby, a big cheese thrifts. What's up? Time is money. Absolutely. And we're limited on time. Time is money. And we're limited on time. You have to understand that. There's only so many hours in a day. And if you're hustling and crazy, you know. Listen, I got 2 boxes here I'm gonna do in about 15 minutes. They came in the mail. I don't even know what this is. I know what this is, but I hear like a movement. I don't know. This is a graded piece of collectible that we're going to open up soon. It's only 1 card. It's a trading card. 1 card. And I'm about to send in 50. And then it's going to cost me about $650 to get 50 cards graded and subgraded. All Pokemon. All holo foils. Okay? I found a huge stash in my basement. Guys, if you're not following my IG, you got to go to my IG. Follow the IG at Richie Hustles. Let's keep it going. My apple juice tastes like bourbon. Mine tastes like whiskey. But there's none left. All right. I'll have to bring up 2 glasses next time. Let's see. Colby says, started in on that book hustle a little. R-rate a bunch of them from Ollies. Ollies has books? I think there's an Ollies in Rhode Island, about 30 to 40 minutes from me. I didn't know. I've never been into an Ollies before. My wife has been to Ollies. I've never walked into an Ollies. I might have to go. Spent about $100. Gonna make close to 300. Triple dollar dinner. That's what that is. That's what's up. All good movers up 1%, but man, that 49-pound box is was a beast. Yeah, man, 49 pounds of books weighs a ton. I usually, when I pack my books up, I pack them in the small Walmart boxes. They're the ones with the green. They're 14 by 14 by 12. I can fill them all up, and I believe the total weight is 40 pounds when you fill that box top to bottom. Let's see, what else do we got here? When Googling for different distributors, are you ever concerned that Amazon will not approve them? Or have you heard of distributors that Amazon will not approve of? No. The only issue I've had in the past, and this is when I was trying to get proof for Nike, Adidas, and Transformers, is I had to submit my invoice multiple times. I had to 2 or 3 times, because you have to understand, Amazon is a huge company. Everything is automated. You know what I mean? Everything is automated. So sometimes you have to submit things 2 or 3 times for them to approve it. Let's see. Hustle Gang. Did I say that correctly? Hustle Gang. Hustleaholics in the building. Guys, smash that like button. Appreciate you being here. Let everyone know that you're a hustleaholic and that you're in the building on this Friday night hustle hangout. Very minimum split shipments when I use Inventory Lab. Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out. Have you found it easier, more likely to get auto-ungated in brands once you are ungated in their category? Yeah, I wish I had like a direct answer to this. I found it easier to get ungated in brands when my sales month over month increased. You know, Amazon wants to make sure that you're increasing your sales and not decreasing your sales. So as long as your sales are increasing month over month, you're going to start seeing those ungates come. You know what I mean? Let's see. Late comer, but I made it. The student is here to learn, says Carla Spivey. Carla, welcome to the Hustle Hangout. Appreciate you being here. Richie, any pointers about getting into wholesale? If I could give anybody advice on wholesale, what would it be? I don't know. This is a good question, you know. I would say the answers are right in front of your face. I would email all these big box companies, S.C. Johnson, Method, Mrs. Myers, Dove, or Unilever, right? Because Unilever puts out Dove. Email all these companies and tell them you're interested in doing Mattel, Hasbro, whatever company you want. Make a list of 25 companies. The company, the phone number, the email address. Email every company and simply say, I'm interested in doing wholesale for some of the products that you manufacture. Can you point me in the direction of how to buy wholesale products? And a lot of times, that's what I did. They'll email you back and say, hey, thanks for reaching out. Currently, we don't supply wholesalers, but here is a list of wholesalers you can contact that carry our product. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, right there. That's what you need to do. Email these companies, ask them, tell them that you're interested in working with them via wholesale and that you want to sell their product. And a lot of times they'll either say, sorry, we don't do that, or they'll email you a list of distributors that they work with that you could sign up for. That's what I would do. That's what I have done. Let's see. Happy Friday, Richie says. Brian, happy Friday, Brian. I'm done FBM for the week in sourcing. Time to relax and enjoy Christmas. Back at it on Monday the 28th. Salud. Salud to Chi-Chi. What I would say is to that is for me, my Merchant Fulfilled will end on Saturday, which is tomorrow. After tomorrow, starting on Monday, I am converting everything back into FBA. Everything I source will be FBA. Nothing will be FBM. Unless I find specific products, like if I find any more of those cycles or anything like that. But everything is shifting back to FBA as of Monday, so probably the same thing that you're doing. Let's see, for you to get ungated in Nike, was it auto-ungated or did you work with a distributor? That's my goal to sell Nike. Any suggestions? Says Anthony. I sent an invoice. I did not get auto-ungated in Nike, Adidas, or Jordan. Everything was sent via invoice. Doug says, where do you look for leads on deals? That's that hardcore hustle, baby. That's what we do. Hardcore hustle. I've been very heavy in RA. It's Q4. Very heavy in RA. But Monday, I'm putting in a large wholesale order, and we're transitioning to FBA and less RA, more wholesale. However, the only time I'm going to be crazy with the RA is when you start seeing those after Christmas sales, New Year's sales, red and yellow tag at Marshall sales, right? Because now we're ungated in Nike and Adidas. So all those yellow tags on Nike, on Adidas, on Under Armour, all that stuff is fair game. And I'm telling you right now, I will spend the entire day and night. It's going down. I can't even express those Nike deals at the outlet and everything else. It's a wrap. We're going to get in. Where do you look for leads? Oh, yeah, we already said that. Anthony, that's everyone in this chat, brother. Yeah. Ollies is a good spot. I'm going to have to check it out. Maybe I'll do a video on it. I know. I wish it was easy. Do you plan on picking up after Christmas toy clearance? 100%. Walgreens, when they have their 70, 80, 90%, we're going there. We're going everywhere. We're cleaning up. And this year, I've been telling everybody, I've been saying it for months, the after Christmas sale and clearance at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all these places are going to have an enormous amount of stock that they're going to be looking to get rid of. An enormous amount of stock they're going to be looking to get rid of. Because they're busy, but they're not like normally busy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Fuway says, what does Q4 mean? Q4 means quarter 4, a.k.a. the fourth quarter of the year. The year has 12 months. Each quarter consists of 3 months. January, February, March is Q1. April, May, June is Q2. July, August, September is Q3. And then October, November, and December is Q4. Fourth quarter of the year, J-Wax says. Yep. Brian says, there's an Ollies in Smithfield, Rhode Island, close to that Walmart. Yeah, that's where I've seen Ollies. I've never been to Ollies. Maybe it's worth checking out one day. I don't know if I'll ever go, but maybe. What did you ask Santa Claus for Christmas? I asked Santa Claus, listen, let me tell you something what I'm doing this week. So this week, not this week, next week, sorry. Right before Christmas, I am going to go into a Walmart and I'm going to be paying off some people's layaway purchases. And the reason why I want to wait for last minute is because if your layaway is there for last minute, then you probably truly have an issue paying it off. So I plan on making a video on going into Walmart and paying off some people's layaways so they can have a good Christmas either for them, their family, whoever they're buying for. This light is killing me, man. It's giving me a headache. So that's what I plan to do. I have a face mask with a Santa beard. We're going to make a video going in and taking care of that. So what did I ask Santa Claus for Christmas? You just reminded me because you said Santa Claus, and that reminded me. And the follow-up to that was I really just want good health, healthy family. You know, I have a wife and 2 kids. I want everyone to remain healthy. I don't need anything. There's nothing somebody could give me that I couldn't get myself. So I just really want to stay healthy. I want my family to remain healthy. And I just want to be able to provide for my family and make sure I'm doing good as a dad and as a husband and making sure that I'm running my business ethically and just doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm no saint. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of times as a teenager I didn't do the right thing. So, it's time to make up for lost time. Let's see. That's awesome. Giving back is awesome. Much love. Yeah, all day, Colby. You know what I mean? You got to give back. Since I've been gated in toys, I've been selling them eBay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I sell things, Listen, I'm still gated in Sesame Street. But, I crushed that Elmo because that Elmo isn't restricted. Or at least one of them isn't. But listen, this is what I'm going to do right now. We're not near the end yet. You guys can still ask your questions in the chat. Smash that like button. If you don't know how to do it on your phone, I'll tell you how. Hit the X on the chat, smash that like button, and then hit live chat. You'll be right back with us. I get 2 packages. This one first I'm going to open up. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember. It's got to be a collectible, and it says fragile. This could be something completely stupid. I have no idea. But let's open it up. What do you guys think this is? You guys know I'm a big collector, right? So what do you think this size box? For comparison. Let's see. What the hell is it? I really don't know what this is. It's wrapped up kind of funny though. What is this? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open it up and be like, oh. Now I remember what this is. So, you guys know I'm a collector. This is a custom. I believe I got this off of eBay or Etsy. I think it was eBay. And a lot of the Pokemon booster packs I keep sealed. So this is an acrylic display case. You put the booster pack right in, put the cap there, and you can display it so it's protected. So that's what this was. That's why I didn't remember what this was. Cool beans. So this goes right here. It did say it was custom made. These things can get expensive, but I found this on eBay for, I think for like $28. Some of them, they want like $70. I'm like, yeah, okay, kid, get out of here. Get out of here. This is one trading card. Graded. Look at this big box, right? But listen, I feel like you can hear it move. I don't like that. I did send this to CGC. Let's check it out. Ready? How do you... Now, if you guys follow my IG, you know I found a ton of Pokemon holos from years ago. Okay? And some of them weren't in the best condition because they're 20-year-old cards. Whoever thought that Pokemon would be this friggin' huge? You know what I mean? So I sent in a card, which I have 2 of, and I sent it to get graded. And here it is. It's right here. You ready? Ready for this? You guys know Pokemon and you know collectibles. You're going to be really familiar with this card. So it comes nice. Invoice. Okay? There's only one card in there because I wanted to try them out. Let me see. Okay. You ready? Let me take a look here first. Now, for being in the basement and all crazy, take a guess in the chat. Does it say it on the back? No. Take a guess in the chat. What do you think this card is? You know it's Pokemon, right? What card do you think this is? Mind you, I have 2 of them. Full Way says Charizard. Colby says 7.5. James says Pikachu. Blastoise. I love Blastoise. A lot of people like Charizard, but I kind of feel red's my favorite color, but Blastoise, it's just something, he's mean. I love it. And everybody sweats Charizard, which makes me not like Charizard as much because everybody likes Charizard, right? Let's see. What's Pokemon? I love that, J-Wack. Come on now. You ready? So this card is, drum roll, is the Charizard. It is the base set unlimited. I do have a first edition, but I wanted to send this in to get graded first. Came back in 8.5. I was hoping for at least a 9. No problem. You know what I mean? The base set Charizard Holo came out, I believe, in 90s. Oh, man, I can't remember. It said I got a 9 for centering, 8.5 for the surface, 8.5 for corners, and 9 for edges. Now, mind you, I have another one of these Charizards. First edition. I'm going to send in to get graded. I have the Blastoise. I have the Venusaur. I have all the holos that I'm sending in to get graded. But I wanted to try it out. And this thing looks really nice. $19.99. I love the information they put on there. Let me see. Let me put the light down a little bit so you guys can see. Look at the information. It tells you everything. Charizard, Pokemon 1999. I know it's hard to see. I can't get it to focus. Why doesn't it focus? Anyways. This is going in the collection. And if the other one comes back a 9 or a 10, I might sell the 8.5. Or I might keep it. I don't know. But this card looks really nice. It's in a nice case. Thing means business. Nice and sealed. No movement. Case is solid. No wiggling. It's not loose. I'm happy. 8.5 for 20, over 20-year-old card, 21-year-old card. I'll take it. You know what I mean? That's dope. So that's what I had in there. Yeah, but this is part of the hustle. This is part of the investment, right? This is part of the strategy. This is the, found a card in your basement. You pay to get it graded. And then you look to turn it for a profit either now or maybe in the future. Part of the hustle. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's see. Blotch out a Richie Hustles card. Richie Hustles card, yeah. My own card. Dang, nice. And what's it worth at 8.5? I don't know. I think at a 9. Let's look it up. Let me see. So, I believe the site is the PSA site. PSA card. And I know it's for PSA graded stuff. I have to see what it's at an 8.5. I could check probably like Beckett and stuff. But I could tell you what it's worth as a 9. And then figure 1999 first edition Shadowless Unlimited. So we have the Unlimited. And let's see, it's card number 4 out of 102. Okay. So this tells you near mint 8, a 9, and a 10 for the base set Unlimited, which is what this is, in this Charizard. If this came back at 10, this is worth $16,500 as a 10. As a 9, it's worth $1,800. I mean, think of that gap. $16,500, $1,800. As a 9, $1,800. So, as an 8, it's worth $850. So, because it's an 8.5, I think logically between $850 and $1,800 is the price of this card. So, I think it would be safe to say it's $1,300, right? $1,300. Is that like the middle? Around the middle between $850 and $1,800? Because an 8 is $850, a 9 is $1,800, 8.5 is right in the middle. So we'll say $1,300 card right here. $1,200 to $1,300 card. I can't wait to get all my other ones graded. I'm sending in over 100 holos. 100 holos. Crazy. Some first edition, some base unlimited, some shadowless, some Japanese. Crazy. That's crazy. That's imagine having a 10 just as the base set. 16,500. Not even a first edition. Let's look up the first edition. A first edition Charizard in a 10. It's stupid. It's silly. A first edition Charizard as a 10 and I don't know if I have a 10 or not. $295,000. $45,000 as a 9 for a first edition. That's bananas. $300,000 for a first edition Charizard. What? I didn't even know that. And then Shadowless, $120,000 for a 10. $120,000. Absolutely freaking nuts. So this card, I spent, I believe I spent like $14, $15 to get it graded. And then I paid an extra $5 to have the subgrades there. But at 8.5 for a card I had no idea would, I mean, I don't know why I got 8.5. Oh, I see a little scratch there. Okay. I can kind of see it. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of white. Okay. But 8.5 still. $1,200 card, $1,300 card. I'll take it. You know what I mean? So, that is it. That is what I got tonight. Do you guys have any more questions? Let's see. Got to split, be good, and be Merry Christmas. Yeah, Kobe, Merry Christmas to you as well and your family. Thrift and Flip says definitely need to start looking at the cards. I got a whole binder full. Definitely look into that. And if you got some hollows from the base set of first edition, definitely get those things graded. Foodway says let's get those dinners all day. And speaking of dinner, I'm going to go eat some dinner. So, guys, thank you for being here. Thanks for joining me on this Friday night hustle hangout. Sunday, 6 p.m., we have another live hustle coming to you. Not sure where I'm going to go yet, but we're going to go somewhere. So, boop. I'm going to go grab some dinner. I appreciate everybody being here. Like, share, subscribe. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, let's go 5K all day. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching this and you're not subscribed. I appreciate you being here. And thank you for everybody tuning in. I will catch you guys on the next hustle. Peace out.